So welcome you guys for tonight's call. I'm going to make sure that I'm muting everyone just so we don't get any feedback. Perfect. So tonight I am really wanting to talk about and come to you guys with, and you guys may get questions like this a lot, or even maybe thinking when you started in the beginning, like, why do I need supplementation? Who needs supplementation? If someone's asking you, if they eat clean, if they are maybe an avid runner, or they exercise all the time, you would necessarily not think that they need supplementation if they're healthy. But the truth is, if we do our research, and I have been grown into kind of a nerd alert on this because I have a lot of articles that I find, that I research, that I read, and you guys might be finding the same information too, but I am in love with this entire process of understanding the importance of the ingredients. I know a lot of these products have changed my life. I know that you guys have your own amazing stories, and I think that it's really kind of eye-opening to see why Plexus is different, why it's the tip top of over everything else, and why you guys are in the right place at the right time with the right products that have the most intentional ingredients. So I wanted to quickly talk about tonight 6 supplements that every American should be taking every single day. And what you'll find is, now this comes from a lot of different articles, but one in particular, it was written by a health board of physicians. So, and I can post the link to that after I upload the call. But they really focused on talking about all the different opinions, how many lifestyles are different now compared to maybe 50 years ago, a different way of life. Our food sources have really, really changed. Our ground and our soil has become almost completely depleted of key minerals and nutrients that are no longer in the food that we consume. So I posted an article earlier. What an apple is to us today is not what an apple was back then. The nutrients, the minerals, those are not found the way that they were found 10, 20, 40, 50 years ago. So it's super important to add supplementation into our lifestyle to fill those nutritional gaps. So it kind of serves the purpose and serves the point that everyone needs supplementation, especially our little kiddos that are growing up in this new normal of what we are lacking. So in theory, we should be able to get all of our nutrients from our diet. So even the healthiest of eaters might not be getting all the nutrients they need, but I think that sometimes we can be big believers. If we just think inside the little box, then it's kind of hard to see who needs supplementation. But if we have that mindset that if we just take a supplement, then everything will be okay no matter what lifestyle that we might live, which isn't true, because a supplement should never be a substitute for a balanced diet. And I'm going to say that again. A supplement should never be a substitute for a balanced diet. There are a couple of reasons that I wrote down. The reasons for the decline of why our food is completely depleted and why it's not as healthy and nutrient rich today. First one being the crops are being stripped of their goodness. So again, and you'll learn a little bit about tonight of a couple of products that I'm going to talk about, because all 6 supplements that appear in these research articles, our Plexus products have them. So it's pretty exciting to say. But so the crops being stripped of their goodness. The second reason for the decline is that our fruits and vegetables are flown such long distances before hitting the shelves. So that's going to have to do something with the depleting of the nutrients and minerals during their long travel and delay until they get to the shelves where we find them. And then another one is that they have artificial fertilizers that are being used, which are also depleting the minerals and nutrients. So in the study from 1978 to 1991, so over like that 13-year time frame, they tested, and the fruits and vegetables lost 57% of zinc, which is a huge element for our immune system. So let's talk about who needs supplementation. So this is simply, again, when food alone is not enough to meet a person's nutrient needs. Also when people have nutrient deficiencies. So again, in my opinion, everybody who's walking, breathing, living, has a gut, walking around, they need supplementation. But why do we love Plexus as our supplementation? Because it has intentional ingredients. There's no added fillers. no added colors or unnecessary ingredients. A lot of people think that the pink drink, before they have it, they're like, well, why is it pink? Well, it's pink from the beetroot extract. So that's just another fun fact that some of you might not know. So in the article that talks about the six supplements that are suggested that everybody should take, you can find in at least 3 core of our products, all 6. So the first one I'm going to talk about really quickly is a multivitamin. So number one out of the 6, first one is a multivitamin. So X Factor and X Factor Plus. These 2 are amazing. Now, I love X Factor Original. I still take this. It was one of my first products that I had been on when it first came out. I fell in love with this and I've never looked back. Now, X Factor Plus is absolutely amazing as well. Both of these products have aloe vera on it. Okay, so a lot of us, maybe before Plexus, or maybe you guys watching it now, if you're not taking one of these gems, you'll find that multivitamins can just run right through our system. They're not being absorbed. So if you ever go to the bathroom and it's neon yellow, that's not supposed to happen. That's not, you are fully absorbed. So if you ever take a multivitamin and you can't really feel the difference, I challenge you to try these 2 because you can absolutely 100% feel the difference. You're going to find that these 2 both have aloe vera in them. And what aloe vera does, it's called the party bus for nutrients. So it delivers nutrients to down to the cellular level of where we need healing or where our immune system needs boosting. So if you think about what aloe vera can do on the outside of our skin, think about what it can do on the inside. All natural healing. And aloe vera helps absorb what is in this vitamin as well as what we're already taking by up to 300%. So it is sticky, so as it's going through our system, it's picking up those nutrients and minerals along the way and delivering them where they need to go. So this is also, I want to mention, this has vitamin C, D, E, and then it's really important, vitamin B12 and vitamin B6. And this is all also fully methylated. Now, what does that mean? Because that was not something that rang a bell when I first found out. I had to understand a little bit more and why that set us apart. Some of you guys might have heard of the genetic mutation called MTHFR. That is where someone is not able to fully absorb a specific or certain type of vitamin. Their bodies will literally not let them. Most people do not know that they have it. A very large amount of our population has MTHFR, and they can't detect it until you get a specific type of blood test. But is fully methylated, which means anyone who does have this genetic mutation is able to take this, not only fully absorb what they're unable to absorb any other time, but they're fully able to absorb it by up to 300%. So it's absolutely amazing. This also has an antioxidant, which is the New Zealand black currant. It's a very powerful antioxidant. So if you're taking notes, if you want to learn a little bit about the intentional ingredients in some of these products, you can Google New Zealand black currant and look at the benefits. You can Google, aloe vera and look at the benefits of what that does inside of our system. Now, the difference between these 2, they both have New Zealand black currant, they both have aloe vera. This is going to be a little bit more turbocharged, focused on the microbiome. So it's going to have strains of good bacteria that it's going to help hormonal balance as well. But both of these will help hair growth, nail growth, immune system. It's just absolutely amazing that you can feel the difference. So number 1 out of the 6 supplements that they require, that they say everyone should need, is a multivitamin. So we have that right here. Number 2 is fish oil. So that isn't the second supplement that the researchers say, doctors say, that everyone absolutely needs. So if you think about it, the EPA and DHA in fish oils are really important for our cell structures because our cells are always replicating inside of our body. If our cells are damaged, then the damaged cells will replicate and then we will get new damaged cells. But when we're taking a fish oil, or what we have, Omega X, this is one of my favorite products as well, we're going to have a healthier cell structure. And having a healthy heart is important, and taking a daily dose is one of the easiest things that we can do to protect it. So studies show that fish oil, or this is our plant-based omega called Omega X. This is made from the crushed ahi flower oil, and it is absolutely amazing. But this is going to help, and the studies show as well, lowering blood pressure, reducing blood clotting, decreasing chances of having a fatal heart attack, heart health, brain health, eye health. We have testimonials out there of people having better prescriptions for, like, their eyesight becomes more clear as through the years that they're taking this and going to the eye doctor. So that has been that's always been eye-opening for me. But our bodies are not able to produce the essential fatty acids that they need. So the omega-3s. So this has 3, 5, 6, and the lesser common 7 and 9. It helps decrease inflammation, boost the immune system, and this can even have a positive effect on depression and mood. So fish oil, but the ahi flower oil, the amazing benefits, the plant-based omega that everyone should truly be on. They're very small. I do have one. If you guys haven't taken Mega X, these are very small little orange capsules. If you're used to taking fish oil and you get those fishy burps and can cause acid reflux, or if you have a shellfish allergy and cannot take a fish oil, Mega X is absolutely amazing. Now, I started for genetically high cholesterol. I was 381, called the ticking time bomb and a walking heart attack. And I think this, along with X Factor and Triplex that I take, really helped become a game changer for my genetics and my lab results. So Mega X, so number 2 on the list is fish oil. Number 3, and I'm so sorry I don't have the bottle with me in here, is magnesium. So what is our magnesium? Is BioCleanse. It's our fully absorbable magnesium-based supplement. But the number 3 supplement that researchers say, and doctors as well, is magnesium. So 80% of the population suffer from magnesium deficiencies. Now, if you are in the research part and wanting to Google that, if you type in magnesium deficiencies, you will be mind blown of all of the different things that can be a culprit of a magnesium deficiency. It plays a critical role in many functions in our body, which can include nerve transmission, muscle movement, lack of energy, fatigue, bone and cell production. And supplementing with magnesium has been known to help with conditions like asthma or migraines, muscle cramping, heart disease. A lot of people really enjoy the magnesium for reduction of anxiety and then increased energy. And it's also going to help with regularity, less fatigue, and even helping calm your nerves. So a lot of people take BioCleanse for many different reasons. Anxiety can be one of those. It also has bioflavonoids and vitamin C. So the immune system portion of that as well helps with regularity. So if you are not eliminating 2 to 3 times a day, our body is like a car wash. What goes in must come out. If you are not eliminating 2 to 3 times a day, you definitely want to check out BioCleanse. But magnesium is found in our BioCleanse. It's the most absorbable type of magnesium that we can have. And everyone that's taking this product is absolutely falling in love with it. So that's number 3, magnesium. So already, you guys, the top 3 supplements so far are found in just a few of our products. So this is why we say intentional ingredients. Number 4, they say is the number 4 is the probiotic. Everyone needs to be on a probiotic. And we have kind of been trained, I guess, before we really become educated on probiotics, that we think of bacteria in our body, we think that that's bad. But in our gut, bacteria is actually really, really good with the good kind. So if you think of all the antimicrobial, soaps that we use, antibiotics and processed foods and stress and environment and all of those things that we're exposed to, our digestive tract is often not getting the right kind of bacteria to keep it balanced. So simply, probiotics are living microorganisms that promote good gut health, that can strengthen our immune system, help with digestion, reduce our chances of getting the flu or colds. It can help clear up IBS, digestive disorders. But I want to tell you why this beauty, I keep saying these are my favorite products, but this is probably, if I had to choose one outside of the pink drink, Probiofi would be my tip-top choice, and I'll tell you why. This is, if you are thinking of a probiotic, you probably think that the refrigerated kind, that you've always been told that those are the best. But what happens is the type of strains of bacteria in the refrigerated probiotics have to be kept alive in a cold environment. When you put a refrigerated probiotic in your mouth and it goes down your esophagus into the acid in our stomach, what happens, because that temperature is very hot, those good bacteria are killed off before they even get into the area where they're intended to, which is our digestive tract. Probio5 has freeze-dried ingredients, which means that it's actually not going to start working until it gets into the area down in our intestines and digestive tract of where it's intended to work. It also has 5 strains of good bacteria, an antifungal, and a digestive enzyme. So what's important about an antifungal? Not only can you go to the, get a prescription maybe for an antifungal, those can be hundreds of dollars. And the fact that they're in Probio5 just really sets it apart. But the difference with an antifungal is that not only is this going in to replenish the good bacteria, but it's actually able to kill off the bad. So our bad bacteria has a shell similar to a cockroach. It's very disgusting. The shell is hard, and this antifungal can actually go in and not only penetrate through the shell, but kill it and shed it out of our body, which really helps then BioCleanse come in. So if you're familiar with the triplex combo, which is the pink drink, the Probio5, and then the BioCleanse, it's kind of like a scrub brush for our gut, and then a flush, and the BioCleanse is going to flush it out. So the Probio5 is one of my favorites. People actually feel like they can feel the difference. I have come off 3 stomach prescription medications. This is absolutely amazing. And so you don't have to buy a digestive enzyme. You don't have to buy an antifungal. This is all found in here. So they're also grapeseed extract, I wanted to tell you, is number 5. So kind of moving on from the probiotic. Number 5 is grapeseed extract, which is also, I'm going to find something like that in here. It's going to help circulation, cholesterol, as well as reduce swelling, and can also help reduce high blood pressure. It can improve kidney function, and both of those among Probio5, so grapeseed extract, an antioxidant for cell growth. And with probiotics, we need those because we need a healthy gut. And they say that for the amount of how well formulated this is, Probio5, I think you have to eat 15 probiotic-rich yogurts to equal 1 capsule to equal good bacteria that we're getting in Probio5, which is just kind of mind-blowing. So this has definitely been a game changer for me. Some people, when they take Probio5, you can take up to, I know I take up to 4. And that is just because my body was so out of whack. Some people, the majority of people, I think, take 2. Some people take 3. I have been taking 4 for almost 3.5 years, and my body does very well with that. That was just the number that works for me. There are 60 capsules in here. It is best taken at night when your digestive tract is at rest so that it can actually go in and do its job. So I'm kind of getting off track. But number 4 was probiotic. Number 5 was grapeseed extract. And then the last supplement that they talked about in these research articles was turmeric, which is found in our discomfort line, which is our ease capsules. So for turmeric, when it comes to fighting inflammation, there is nothing that fights it like this mineral. Inflammation can lead to heart disease, strokes, diabetes, headaches, chronic fatigue, all of these different things. Inflammation can be a huge culprit. And reducing it internally, even down to the cellular level, can really help fight off a lot of different diseases and illnesses. Ease. If you have never tried this, this does have the 2 main ingredients in here that are super intentional, are turmeric and then the green-lipped mussel. So I will tell you that if you get Ease, if you want to try Ease, this smells like fish. However, it is so worth your time because there are so many testimonials and stories out there that if you can get past the smell, put it in your mouth, take a big drink of water, you swallow it, and this can be taken as needed. So there's a lot of people who have been, all their life have been popping Tylenol, ibuprofen. This is a natural inflammation reducer that they are coming off of those harmful and really hard on our body other capsules such as ibuprofen and different things of that sort, and really taking ease. So there is a loading dose to start, depending on if you're taking this for extreme discomfort or for inflammation. And then as you're loading, the loading dose is quite large, and then you go down as the pain and discomfort start to decrease. But this is absolutely amazing. There are also a lot of people that take this for a lot of different things. This has even been known to be assisted in weight loss compared to the Slim. You know, when we get our gut healthy and kick the inflammation, if weight loss is a part of someone's journey, that's really where they're going to see a lot of the things start happening, because they're getting their gut healthy, they're reducing the inflammation, their blood sugars are balanced, and things start functioning the way that they're really intended to do so when all of those things start happening. So those are a couple of the 6 top supplements that we have found all in our beautiful products right here. And I will just say that as I'm researching and reading these articles, it just keeps building belief more and more and more of what we have and why it's so special, and why you shouldn't buy your vitamins where you buy your toilet paper, because not only do we have a 60-day money-back guarantee, but going into a regular grocery store, or you're not going to find the highest quality that our ingredients have with our products. So hopefully this helps you guys, and I'm going to unmute you guys, because you guys actually might have some, hold on one second. You guys might have some information or other articles, or if you have any success stories on any of these specific products that we talked about, or supplements that have really helped you, I would love to hear them.
I'll say I've been out of my Mega X for like over a month, and my sleep is definitely affected. So that with the ProBio 5, I am a believer now that it helps.
When you increased it, you mean?
I have been out of Mega X, and I forgot to order it on this last one, and I was already out of it before. So I've noticed my sleep is way worse when I'm not on the ProBio 5 with it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to know. I mean, sometimes I hear a lot, you know, sometimes we don't even realize how good we have it or how great we feel until we accidentally run out of something, and then we have to add it back in, and then we'll never do that again ever.
Yeah.
That's really
good. Sometimes I was just wondering if I was just telling myself that, or if it was true, but it's true.
Right. No, absolutely. Anybody else? Oh, and Marty said, Marty, I don't know if you might be muted. Put it if you put ease in the fridge, it's so that's good. I did not know that. I'm going to start doing that, because I always I promote this product so much, a lot, probably as much as I do ProBio 5, because I think everybody should be on this. I say, open the lid, just get it over with, and then hold your breath and swallow, and then you'll get used to it, because that's something that's crucial. Hi, Marty.
Hi, sorry. Yeah, I was fully muted. I was in like some weird rabbit hole of Zoom. So sorry.
No problem.
But yeah, I do that with the ease. And then for ProBio 5, for me, I will never not have ProBio 5. And I ran out of ProBio 5 and BioCleanse recently. No bueno.
No. How many do you take? Because you were interesting with BioCleanse. Like, BioCleanse didn't necessarily agree with you up to the full dosage, right?
Yeah, it took me a while to get to BioCleanse, and I still kind of I'm careful just because I react to it. So I'll take one at a time, 2 times a day, or, you know, if I know that I'm going to be a little while without food, I'll definitely take 2. So it took me a little while, but on the ProBio 5, I'm a 4 girl for the most part. Yeah, but like if I've had a big meal, I definitely take a 4.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people are kind of trial and error with that one, especially. What about you, Annette? Have you had any maybe trial and errors with yours, or found what works best for you?
Do the 4 of the ProBio 5 also. I was only doing 2, and then back in May when I got bit by that tick and got the infection, I started taking 4. You and I talked about that, Nicole, and I haven't stopped since. So I'm going to just keep with the 4 because it seems to really help.
Good. And I know, Beth, you might have a question on, I know it's not one we talked about tonight, but Accelerator, and you just started that a couple of days ago?
Yes, I'm also listening to what everybody's saying, and I had asked you the other day about maybe having a relapse or detox coming back. And after I've read some things and I've paid attention to symptoms, I feel like I'm in a second detox because I am craving sugar daily. My knees sort of hurt again. So I'm thinking maybe listening to you guys, I need to bump my ProBio 5 up from 2. Maybe I'm used to the 2 and it needs to come up a little. So I'm going to start trying tomorrow.
Good. And you know, it's interesting with detox like that, especially, I mean, I was on the regular slim, you know, that we had, the formula that we had 4 years ago. And then once I started the microbiome, I went through major detox for like 2 weeks, and I was shocked because I had been on the other one for so long that, you know, I didn't think that I could still go through that. And it just kind of goes to show that, you know, they're always looking ahead with those ingredients. But yes, for you, definitely, I would bump up and keep drinking your water, keep flushing it through. And I know that that will pass.
I definitely want to give it the doubt because it helps so much the first 4 or 5 weeks that I'm like, okay, something's got to be off here because this just doesn't stop in 4 weeks if people are on this years. So that's why I'm reaching out and asking how I need to adjust this or what I need to add or move, because I don't like craving everything and being hungry all the time because I've had such great success. I'm like, where is that coming from?
It could definitely be. I mean, some people will experience detox in like their 6th month. I mean, it just really depends on how your body's processing everything in and your body makeup and how you are, and some people won't ever really feel a symptom. So it's really interesting how that works for each of us. But there is definitely, you know, you have to find what works for you, and only you know your body. So we can give you all the, you know, any suggestion to help you, but whatever works for you and any questions.
You know what I'm just realizing now, we were on vacation, not last week, but now it's been the week before. I put things into my body that I had not been putting in there since I started it. So now that that's in there, I'm probably having this time of detox to rid that crap out that I put in the week before last.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's like someone, you know, going on a full strong antibiotic. We always say up your ProBio 5 because that's going to go in and completely deplete what you've worked so hard on, unfortunately. And I know, you know, medicine sometimes is definitely well needed, but also to keep replenishing that good that wipes out the good stuff is crucial. So, well, good. Well,
I think should see myself increasing and getting better over the next week.
Yes. Yeah. Keep us updated for sure. I want to hear how you're doing.
Okay.
Good. Thank you guys so much for being on tonight. Anything else before we jump off? No? All right. Thank you guys. Have a good rest of your Sunday night. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.